This is my drawing of the Ghostwriter, and today I'm going to guide you through each of the steps so that you could draw this yourself. So grab a pen and paper and let's get started. Let's begin today's lesson in the center of our page with a fold across the brow. So we're going to start on the left, we're going to bend this up and then down. Now on the ends, we're just going to bend this in and then up towards the top. And then in the center, draw a short line going up. Let's draw the top of the brow. Starting back on the left, bend this across and then up. Do the same thing on the right. Now I'm going to add a series of folds going across the top of the eye. So we step down, bend this out and then up. Now I'm going to step down again, bend this out towards the side. Let's round out the side of the eyes. On the left, we're going to step in, curve this around, and then in towards the bottom. Now let's create a fold. We're going to step over, bend this down, and then in behind the brow. Now we move to the center and draw on the nose. Let's start with a point. Bend this down towards the middle, and then back up. Now on the ends, bend this down and then out toward the bottom of the nose. Let's curve this down and in, leaving a gap in the center. And we'll add that bone in the middle. Bend this up and then back down. Let's add a fold going around the nose. Starting from the brow, bend this around and then down. Let's step back up, come underneath the eyes, and then out across the cheeks. Let's go beside the eyes and draw in the cheeks. We're going to start from this point, step out, bend this around, and then out. Now I'm just going to curve the cheek, going down and then in. Let's bend this across and then down towards the side. Let's layer the edge of the teeth in behind. So we're going to step up, bend this in, and then down. And I want to draw the edge of the teeth line. Starting back on left, we're going to add a series of curves going up and then down. I'm just going to dip this down in the middle, so it's a little bit lower, and then bend that back up towards the right side. From each of these points, we draw a short line coming down to separate each of the teeth. And we'll close off the bottom of the teeth with a curve. Now I'm going to go back and draw a thick edge around the brow. Let's start on the left. Bend this around and then up. Let's curve this in, and we'll bend that down towards the inside. From the top of the brow, let's add a fold, coming in and then up. And then we want to draw the outside of the skull. So we're going to step over, bend this around, and then in on both sides. Now we're going to bring that flame coming down on top of the skull. So back on the left, we're going to add a series of points. Just working our way around the top of the skull, and then the flame. Let's dip this down in the middle. Working our way over towards the right. And then back out. Now from underneath the skull, we're going to add that flame coming up around the top of the head and over towards the right side. So let's start from the left side of the head. Just going to draw a wave going around the cheeks. And then we'll add a point. Bring that point coming in. I'm just going to swirl this around. And we can just add these random waves going around the skull. Change the direction of these points. Now we're just going to work this over towards the right side. Let's add a wave going out towards the tip. Now let's go back over towards the right side. We're going to do the same thing, going around the cheeks. I'm going to add these points going around. Let's add those small flames coming out from the side. I'm just going to separate these little flames going all the way around. Let's go back to the teeth and draw the lower jaws. From the outside, bend this out and then down. on either side. Now on the left, we're going to step up, just add a series of curves going across the bottom. And then from these points, we draw a straight line going up underneath. Let's go underneath the flame, bend this down and then in towards the side of that bottom row of teeth. Now let's fill those two areas in black. Let's move out to the side, we'll draw the jaw, bend this down and out. Round of the jaw, come in and then down. Let's continue the jaw, coming in towards the center. And we'll close off the chin with a curve. Now I'm going to go back and fill the inside of the eyes and nose in black. Now we're going to go back and add a little bit more detail to the flame. Let's start by adding an inside edge, starting underneath the cheeks. I'm just going to add this random flame shape going all the way around. Go back and add these little particles inside. And we'll just go back and add some more detail and bevels around the face. And once we finish adding in all those details, we'll sign our art and add a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. There's a portrait illustration of the Ghostwriter. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, you might want to check out this video over here. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.